Hey guys, Melinda Haynes, license number 102308. What's the difference between a life coach and a therapist? There are a few main differences. We'll explore those really quick, and then we'll go over some ways to help you make a decision on which you want to use. So the first main difference is that therapists are very regulated through each state. The state agency in California, it's the Board of Behavioral Sciences. In other states, it's different. It's called something different. But there is an agency that's responsible for the therapy profession. And that could be, licensed professional counselors, social workers, LMFTs, all of those things. There's a process that therapists have to go through in order to become licensed. So there's, you have to meet educational requirements, which it's usually a master's degree or higher. There's an internship, and that's between 1 and 3 years working with clients underneath the supervision of somebody who's a qualified supervisor. And then, there's continuing education units. In order to renew your license every year, for example, you have to have, ethics or training in a certain topic. And it could be HIV and AIDS. It could be domestic violence. It could be, whatever it is. There's a lot of different regulations out there depending on the state and also depending on what your specialty is. So, of course, if your specialty is in, for example, child therapy, play therapy, you're going to want to be trained in that. And there's extra certifications you can get beyond being licensed as a therapist. You can also be, certified in a specific area, whether it's, counseling adults, couples, children, any kind of specific. There's so many of them out there that you can, EMDR, you can get certified in these extra, like specializations. Now with life coaching, there is no regulating board, as of yet. Right now we're in 2019 and there is no regulating board for life coaches. So basically it's, anybody. They don't have to have necessarily any kind of education related to psychology or development or healing or recovery. They just have to maybe have an interest in it, maybe work well with people, whatever it is. They don't even have to do that because it's not regulated. Okay, so the thing is that life coaches should only be focusing on the future, the current or the future. So it's, what obstacles are holding you back from your dreams? What obstacles are holding you back from reaching your goals? Therapists, on the other hand, are going to look at, the diagnosable stuff that you can find in the DSM, and that's going to be generalized anxiety disorder, bipolar, major depressive disorder, and so forth. So the therapist is going to be digging, at that stuff and kind of really let's get some psychological healing. We're going to heal our wounds, that kind of stuff. And then the life coach is going to be more like, let's look future focused, let's find your strengths, let's, work towards reaching your goals. So a life coach shouldn't necessarily be digging at that, deep underlying stuff. So those are just some basics. When you look at it, look at, what are your needs and what are the qualifications of the person that you're going to be working with. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. Thanks for watching.